What's up everybody, this is Chardstrom, and today we have another Evike Box of Awesomeness unboxing for you guys. This time we have the Wargamer Edition, sponsored by Crytek and EMG, October 2024 Box of Awesomeness. I'm pretty excited to see what we got in this box because this box is quite big, it's bursting at the top here, and I'm just excited to open it. So let's get this started. We got our knife, let's open this box. Alright guys, box is opened. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Alright guys, first up in the box, we have this Matrix helmet cover. It's just a standard multicam helmet cover that I guess protects the coating that's on the helmet, or if you want to change your camo scheme. They're pretty cool. I've never really had a helmet to run before, so I don't know. I don't really have anything to put this on, so neat. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. Alright guys, next up in the box, we got a Warp Prism bag. Let's go ahead and open this up. So we got our Warp Prism bag here. These things are pretty nice, as you can fit, I think, 2 or 3 guns in these things. You got plenty of space for any sort of pouch attachments you want on the bag. You have a whole compartment for magazines and all sorts of different stuff within this zipper compartment here. And it also comes with a sling for the bag. And inside of here, there's actually individual pockets that you can hide little items in. You got your 2 drawstring type bags on the side. I've been hearing things about putting HPA tanks in them. That makes a little bit more sense, but I still think they are the most flimsy little pouches that I've ever seen. And this thing just gets absolutely huge. And you have a back panel as well to put all sorts of stuff right here. And you also have a card in case you lost your bag or whatever you want to put in there for identification. But let's go ahead and open this thing up. As you can see, this thing gets pretty big, and I think it has a middle divider. I could be wrong. Yeah, there it is. You got your middle divider there, and it just holds your guns in there perfectly snug. Honestly, this thing is such a underpriced bag in my opinion. These things are literally perfect. You got a backpack strap on this thing. It's a fantastic bag, and I honestly recommend these things to anyone that wants a soft case style storage piece for their guns. If you don't want to go with hard case, then I would go with something like this because it has all sorts of little accessories that you can just store all of your stuff. So neat. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. All right guys, next up in the box, we got this Gemtech Oasis box. Let's go ahead and open it up. Check it out. Oh, and our other little items are in here too. We got our weapons cache card. We have the King of Diamonds, which is the EMG CMMG MK47 Banshee. This thing is pretty cool. Honestly, I actually really like this gun. Too bad we didn't get it, but let's keep going with the rest of the items. Also in the pistol box, we have an Evike trigger. Not much to really say about this. If you want to replace your trigger with the one that says Evike on the side, there you go. As you can see here, it has Evike on the back paneling of this trigger unit, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and open up the pistol box. Sweet, so we got our Gemtech Oasis right here. This pistol is actually really long. I did not think it was this long. Non-blowback. Safety is right here. It's a very stiff safety, holy. Yeah, nice little gun. It's quite silent, honestly. It feels nice in my hand. We haven't had anything really like this before. It's got the Boise, Idaho stamp on the side here. Oasis 22LR. Take off this orange tip and honestly, it kind of looks like a real gun. And I actually like this trigger. It's not that bad. I'm pretty sure this thing is going to sound quite silent once we start shooting it. But the iron sights, they're not the greatest. It's just because I'm not really used to these style of iron sights. But other than that, I actually kind of like this gun. But neat. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. All right, guys, next up in the box, we got a Crytek box. Let's go ahead and open it up. Awesome, we got it in tan for once. So we have actually gotten every single color of the Crytek LVOA-S series. That is pretty cool in my opinion. I mean, we've gotten so many of these guns, so neat. I actually really like the tan coloring on this gun. Honestly, I think it's just because of how mud colored it really looks. Ah yes, you can't go wrong with having an actual bolt catch on this thing. I mean, being able to stop the protective plate for the hop-up, it's nice because you can just, you know, you can adjust your hop-up as needed and then hit it when you're done and really cover it up if you have to. These triggers are so reliable. I love this base and it's a great gun, honestly. I get them all the time. I say the same thing almost every time. And, you know, it's a good gun. It's a great starter gun. And if you really like Airsoft, buy this. If you need something better than your rifle, buy this. Honestly, this is more of a beginner to intermediate level style rifle. I mean, if you really think you're gonna get into Airsoft, this is the type of gun for you, if not getting into something more advanced. But this gun it just outperforms mostly everything else that is below its price range. For, I believe, $450, this gun is just a beast. It's got the most reliable trigger that I've ever had. It's Crytek. Crytek just has the best items in my opinion. The only downside to these things is it's just got its own type of mounting hardware on the handguard. You got these screw type pieces that you have to put in, but it gives you your first Picatinny rail, and it also gives you a Dean's to Tamiya adapter in case you run Tamiya batteries, and you have a set of iron sights in here as well. It also comes with some sort of gas block tube if you change your handguard, and you also have your unjamming rod if needed. I mean, these guns, it's a nice gun. It's an M4 platform. We get them a lot, but I really like the tan. I don't know why. I think this is probably my second favorite color of these rifles. I think my first will always be the green just because I like foliage green. But yeah, it's a pretty nice gun. Glad to see that we got it. Anyways, guys, let's go shoot some guns. This gun is a pain in the ass. It had trouble firing every other round because of how fast I was pulling the trigger, and I didn't think I was actually pulling the trigger that fast. For the amount of delay it really has to pull the trigger each time, I'm not sure why the BBs kept jamming up in this gun. I mean, you can kind of see here that it prevents you from loading the next BB in. Now, I think that has to do with this system right here. Well, not system, but this, I guess, delayed action here. Unless the trigger is pulled out all the way, I feel like it's possibly loading a bunch of BBs in, causing it to jam up. Other than that, the stats were decent on this gun. For a non-blowback, it was kind of fun to shoot, but I don't like how easy it is to jam this gun. But neat. This LVOA was pretty fun.
this LVOA was pretty fun. I had a blast shooting it. As you can tell, I had a lot of fun getting some kills with those clips at my local airsoft field, or one of my local airsoft fields. But it was incredibly fun to shoot. I had a blast, and as you can tell, I had some pretty good distance shots with this gun. Other than that, it's a solid build. We get them quite often, so neat. I love saying good things about Crytek, and I think they're doing a fantastic job with their M4 series. So, awesome. Anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, leave a comment as to what your favorite part of the video was. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and have a good one.